Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look again here at Solana. Not a whole heck of a lot has changed from this morning, but I'll go ahead and summarize and paraphrase what's going on. We'll take a look at some backend data first as well, just to kind of set the baseline so we know generally speaking where all the liquidation levels are, because it is important to recognize that there's getting more and more liquidation at about the $66 mark, okay? But no matter how you look at it, tons and tons of long liquidation levels at $58.30 still. So these longs are hopeful. I get it. Totally understand. It's a key level support at $58, but you just got to recognize that these levels can be swept quite frequently. And with us kind of leaning more towards the lower side here, I'm still not convinced we're going to see the price pull back to the upside. But we do see here, just generally speaking, it's very small, but we are establishing higher highs and higher lows tentatively. Okay. I want to emphasize the word tentative. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, hope you can learn something today. Make sure, of course, you join the best exchange possible. Crypto, Cash, and Bitunix are partnered here mainly because they are no KYC, no VPN. What is it? BingX and a handful of other exchanges are requiring VPNs now. Just a matter of time before the actual exchange is required to full KYC. So just note that. Okay. Quickly to note here as well on the daily, once again, just kind of clarify, average true range is $58. That's why there's a lot of confidence in longs at this level. I get it. I'm confident there too that level should hold, but still means we are probably likely to see that liquidation sweep to the end there. Daily's time frame still diverging here. We can see if we look at the RSI and money flow index, pretty much at the same place. The stochastic is starting to diverge. That's kind of a shift in momentum, and it could imply the price action as further continuation to the downside. Okay, so again, mostly bearish qualities on the daily, but we're still up over the 20-day SMA, and that's a bullish scenario there that leads me to believe we're not in dire straits at all. Okay, so again, still all good. When we lose a 20-day SMA, different story, different conversation altogether. Again, so taking a look at the 4-hour time frame here, just to kind of note here in the recent past, we see a lot of volume at roughly the $60 mark, 60.5. And that tells us we have some support level there, previous high, essentially working as a new low. Okay? So potential scenario where the price action can continue higher from here. We saw the price reject out of the 20-day SMA, so that's tentatively working as a resistance. 50 is working as a support. Okay, so kind of the standard scenario here when the price action starts getting, in these little ranges. I'm not super convinced though, just because again RSI keeps rejecting off 50. And that's a specific level that we need to be mindful of. We do have our second convergence on the RSI, the stochastic RSI, and that's usually a positive momentous factor here. But once again, that kind of got fizzled out with the rejection off of 0.236 at $63. Okay, I'm rounding up a little. That's 62.70. Okay, so again, we got rejected there. Price is pulling back again. We are seeing the MACD trying to converge, but still diverging. No matter how you look at it, we're losing momentum, yes. But it hasn't fully converged yet, so we cannot say that this is like a positive contributing factor. So the truth here is that we don't have a ton of good scenarios here. We have liquidity at both top and bottom of the price action. I still feel $58 will hold, but I'm still kind of leaning more towards the price action, wicking down here somewhere just to wreck all those longs. Okay, so just be mindful if you have a liquidation level at $58, you may want to adjust your stop loss so you can at least walk away profitable. Okay, just some friendly advice. We never truly know, but those are oftentimes targets. Taking a look here at the 1 hour, what we want to recognize is a few things here as well. First of all, we got a lower liquidity level here that hasn't been swept yet, right there at about low $59 range. Okay, so could very well be one of those scenarios where the price continues to establish lower lows and lower highs, retest at lower level. Again, no guarantees on that, but it's definitely what we're thinking here. Price actions pulled back to 2 nines on TD sequential, but every time we come up to a 6 or a 7, we get rejected. That's a common characteristic for a bearish trend. Again, establishing lower highs and lower lows. Until we break that trend, we can presume the price will go lower, all right? It's just generally how you have to think about things. Again, is it a guarantee? No. Could it spike up tomorrow and make me look like an idiot? Totally. Happens all the time. For right now, it certainly looks like it wants to continue lower, and it's establishing its trend of lower lows and lower highs. We have to presume that will continue until it doesn't. Taking a look at the Ichimoku cloud, all the more reason why you wait for confirmation above the cloud to not take entry. If you were the folk that took entry right here, I'm sorry, it's not how it's supposed to work. Ichimoku cloud is a good indicator letting us know when you're on the right side of the tracks. Keep in mind, we have good momentum. Conversion line is above the baseline. Lagging spans, sort of free and clear or soon to be, but we're still not above the cloud, no matter how you look at it, okay? And that's just a series of moving averages. They're really just very helpful in understanding that we're on, this side of the tracks here, which is basically bear town. And even though we're momentously running towards the exit, if you will, we're trying to get out of the forest, we are not out of the forest yet. Okay? Again, just a terrible analogy yet again for you folks to try to understand, help you understand what's going on. So, summary here is that we can presume the price will continue lower until it doesn't, but I would also urge you not to take a long or a short position. I know. Them's fighting words, right? Who is this guy to tell me not to take a trade? It's funny. I get so much flack sometimes from little trolls that just get frustrated with the fact that I urge you to pump the brakes. It's okay. Yeah, it's not for everyone. That's all right. But I can tell you that what is for everyone is the significant amount of trades here. I mean, look at these scalp trades. Avalanche 44%, 36%, Matic 5. We just took some Litecoin, AVAX, ETH scalps. Not to mention our longs here. Take a look at this just today. 35%. AVAX, Crow, 13% one day. Not super strong yet. Dogecoin, 60% in 6 days. More AVAX, more Bitcoin. Bell, 83, near 100%. Gallus, 76%. And these are all just trades that I took within the last month. Most of them are within the last week or two, but they're 5x leverage trades. Super safe, super convenient, and ultimately not going to get you wrecked. So if you're tired of your face melting and getting your rear end handed to you, you might want to consider a different strategy. The definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. How are you going to learn if you never truly try to adjust? All right, I said my piece. I hope this made sense to you and it spoke well to you. Again, join our awesome exchange here, link down below for nice benefit rewards there. No KYC, no VPN. But ultimately, I just ask a quick favor to like the video, comment below if you have any feedback. Let me know what kind of coin you're trading right now. Is Solana the end-all be-all for you? Or do you just ultimately, hate your life because you missed out on so much opportunity? I can tell you what, the market's filled of missed opportunities, so join the crowd. No one's going to catch all of them. It's all right, though. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.